Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Rig
First
alert,
and
rig
10
alert.
at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Seahawks have 4 and 10 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Rams will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And he'll throw right away. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Lamb in motion left.
What's that?
Goff. It's caught inside the 25. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Hey, let's go.
Back to throw. Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Ayuk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And a completion to Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
79 Broncos.
To throw is Daniels. Going right back to Wilson. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Ethan Evans on now to punt. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down, Los Angeles.
Value 3. Hey, 76. Super 1. 2 up.
Goff now looks to throw. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
To the right side and complete to Washington. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
In motion left, the tight end. After the run, Goff going to throw. Checks it down to Jenkins. Touchdown! Quinshon Judkins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Bill Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with the win.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
3rd down.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. big sack to bring up third down.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Mustang 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play.
So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
6 yards. That's another Rams first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Go, 12, let's go. 120.
In motion goes the tight end. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
First down.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and goal.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Louis.
A give up the middle. Judkins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Lamb will go in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
On the move past the 40. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
And they go play action. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nnamdi Madubuike. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and
70 Ranger. 18, Pioneer. Let go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also, they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the draw, it's Judkins. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Goff. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 34 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Deonte Banks with it. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. Nope.
Taking it right down Broadway. Big strides. Look at him go. Inside the 20. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 95 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
68, 18 Robert, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70. Ready.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Jaden Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And it's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Goff now looking to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Room past the 35. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Like 76. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, 76. Hard ball. Hey, kill. Nice one.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Again, a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 180. What?
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 41. 72 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A 63-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First down. 1st and goal at the 20-yard line.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, L.A. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He finds Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Daniels. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 47 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. To throw is gone. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Rams, first down. A gain of 12.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
11.
Back to throw, Goff. Looking deep here from Mooney. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Jarnell Mooney, 57 yards. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw is Daniels. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score, nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
180.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 15.
We go tonight.
A give. Here's Jenkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
180.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's brought down. A nice little juke move that preceded it, but not much thereafter. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Quinshon Judkins with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Seahawks 17. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
10 yards on the play.
Buffalo 18, pioneer.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That ball caught by Harrison. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. He's he's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
19 yards. And the Rams first down.
On first down, here's Judkins. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Once again, Judkins. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Ayuk going to go in motion right. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
That's good.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his open man. It's Mallory. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Seahawks first down.
On first down, it's Benson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Daniels looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Trey Benson, 32 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First down,
Go,
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now it's Jenkins.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Get it.
Here's Daniels. That's caught by Wilson. And he is out of bounds, so a spectacular start. One play, and they're up past the 40.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle for the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting it.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting a match.